First of all, Slash, thank you so much for being with us today. Another sunny day at Dodger Stadium.
I managed to get here earlier this time. The last time I came, it was like right at the very last minute. So I'm happy to just have a little bit more relaxed kind of experience.
Well, first of all, one of the things I would like to do is you to show that beautiful custom that, as far as I'm concerned, just came in, shipped right now. Why don't you show it?
It's a new Slash model. This is modeled after my main guitar that I've been using in the studio since 1987. And so this is something that is built, it's a replica of that guitar. It's really nice. So I'm very happy about it.
What do you think about this Dodger-Giant rivalry?
Obviously, it's big. I mean, I've only been here. This is my 4th year now, and I can see the blood that comes in between these two teams. So you see that a lot in the stands. But I don't know. It's pretty well taken. Obviously, rivalry, and I try to approach it just like a regular game. Try not to get too excited with the rivalry itself, and just be myself, I guess.
I've been blessed over the years with a lot of players who. Sort of watch the game, I guess is the best way to explain it. And they watch the game and they can, especially in this league where you do have to need a pinch, where you do need a pinch hitter. So he's a security blanket for our kids, and certainly if I'm sitting in the other dugout, I know he's over here.
That's what we don't want.
Who you gonna blame it on?
I mean, I don't know who to blame. I mean, I want to say my elbow I think I got caught by this. Oh. What happened? I got caught in this, It's past, man.
It threw it off a little bit.
No cuando Barry Bonds y todos esos Jeff Kent, esos grandes hombres estaban con San Francisco contra los Dodgers, pero este es un renacimiento de la rivalidad. San Francisco está volviendo a jugar bien, los Dodgers están llegando a playoffs. ¿Qué significa para ti el jugar San Francisco con Dodgers?
Es muy importante, es como decir en nuestro país un Magallanes Caracas, llegar aquí a Grandes Ligas y tener una rivalidad así es muy bonita, ¿no? De que siempre existe la rivalidad. Yo creo que para mí uno de los momentos que cuando subí y jugué mi primer partido Dodgers San Francisco no era fácil, y ahora que estoy aquí ya sé la importancia que es un San Francisco Dodgers.
And before we talk further, let's get some reaction from out and about in California as these matches unfolded.
German fans arrived here this morning 45 minutes before kickoff to get the chance to see their side play against Argentina in the quarterfinals of the World Cup, and they certainly weren't left disappointed after another emphatic display saw the Germans move on to yet another World Cup semi-final.
I'm just amazed by the way they are playing and how they do, and the way they're attacking, especially today against Argentina, putting the pressure on right from the start. It's great. I love it.
I don't expect it, but they did a good game, and we have a lot of young people. We are the youngest team at the World Cup, and we have a lot of players from the U under 21, and they did an awesome game, man, and it was unbelievable.
I'm ecstatic. I can't tell you how happy I am. It's just mind-blowing. That result 4-0 against Argentina, one of the soccer superpowers of the world. Taking into consideration the rivalry we have, it's just the best result you can hope for. We go into the semifinals, and it was beautiful. It was just perfection.
I'm Ed McMahon. I want to introduce you to our award-winning super premium Russian vodka, McMahon Perfect. One taste, and you'll know what perfection is all about. Trust me, I've been known to enjoy some libations from time to time. McMahon Perfect's taste is as smooth and clean as it gets. We produce our vodka from ripe rye grains in the rich fields of Bryansk, Russia. Our vodka is made in one of the country's oldest distilleries, known for its authenticity and its rich heritage in making premium vodka, dating back to 1763 and Catherine the Great. Here's what goes into making the taste of our 80-proof vodka so unique. A one-source distillery that ensures consistency and pureness. A 4 times distilled process. And no charcoal filters are used in filtration. Instead, only special ceramic filters that maximize pureness. Only Lux-grade alcohol, Russia's highest quality grade, is used in making McMahon Perfect. And finally, a special patent-pending process that makes our taste so distinguishable. Now that's what I call attention to detail. It's a product I'm proud to put my name on. And yes, we've earned our share of taste tests. But do me a favor, try it for yourself, and you'll appreciate what I'm talking about. Call our distributor and find out more about McMahon Perfect and how we can work together.
You know, at this time of year, our thoughts naturally turn to those who are less fortunate.
Indeed, our Straight from the Streets team, Keith O'Derrick, have discovered some people who treat every day as if it were Thanksgiving. Come with us for a visit to Jacob's Cafe.
Oh, mercy, mercy me. All things ain't what they used to be now.
After hours, you don't see McDonald's or any place doing it. Everybody's not fortunate to come down here and eat and just pay. And for them to simply give, that's the best thing that they can do.
Ms. Celestine, we've noticed your efforts here at feeding the homeless. How did you manage to come up with such an idea?
Well, this is something that was carried over from years back when my parents first opened the restaurant on 22nd and Griffith. We fed people that didn't have money or children. So it's something that we just continued over the period of years.
Now, your restaurant has been serving the homeless since 1947. How do you guys manage to do this for such a long period of time?
Well, we like to serve good, fresh food every day. So when we have food left over, we give it away. And that's how it all got started, because we don't want to serve old food, the next day. And then there's so many people that need food and can't afford it and out homeless, so we just give it to them.
Thank you, God bless.
They should use this place as a role model. They're clean and neat, and they respect us as human beings and look out for us as human beings.
They know that these people work hard enough to do what's best for others around them, and they got to give them respect and appreciation for what they do.
And the money to feed these people, where does it come from?
Well, there is no money in that sense. What we do, we just always try to cook enough food for our customers and also enough to feed the homeless in the evening, because we know that they're expecting it.
To bring some loving here today.
What do you think about Jacob's Cafe and their efforts towards feeding the homeless in our community?
Well, I think it's a great idea. Thanksgiving is coming up on Thursday, and Jacob's has been a restaurant that feeds the people every day. Thanksgiving is every day to them.
Not only fill the belly and warm the soul, it tickles the spirit also.
Hey man, I come all the way from 55th and Central and back. That's a little walk, man. Pushing the basket. But I feel like it's worth it.
Hi, and welcome to the Crave Busters Cooking Corner. This week's health-conscious recipe is salmon steaks with pineapple, roasted peppers, and a homemade teriyaki sauce. First, we need to prepare the homemade teriyaki sauce. We're going to start with 2/3 of a cup soy sauce. To that, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of cider vinegar, 1/4 cup of mirin or rice wine. It's available in just about any grocery store in the Oriental sections. We're going to add a 1/4 cup of honey. You always want to balance the acid with some sweet. Then we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of sesame oil. We're using dark sesame oil here. It has more flavor. 1/4 teaspoon of chili garlic paste. Okay. And then we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of both fresh ginger and fresh orange zest. I like to use the fresh because it has a lot more flavor to it. We're going to put this over high heat. Whisk this together. And I'm just going to pour a little bit right over the greens. It's essentially going to be our vinaigrette. Don't want too much though. If you put too much on, the greens are going to get soggy and they're going to wilt. Just gently toss this. And we're ready to go. Another great presentation style is you can take the cookie cutter that's the same size as a salmon steak, put that on your plate, and then we're going to fill that with our green mixture, like so. Make sure you get everything in there, the pineapple and the mango, and the pepper. Then just simply remove the cookie cutter. Take our salmon, and we're going to lay that right on top. And just for extra little presentation, let's pour a little bit of teriyaki sauce gently around a plate. And there you have it, a health-conscious meal, all for under 500 calories. An interesting presentation that your guests will love. Fresh Atlantic salmon, field greens, pineapple, and a homemade teriyaki sauce.
Green Team and do your part.
Sammy and I both agree that you should join the Beverly Hills Green Team. We need you.
I'm Larry King, and protecting the environment's very important to me. Join the Beverly Hills Green Team.
All right, guys, listen to this. Hogs in the hood, not something you see every day. As our Straight from the Streets team, Keith O'Derrick, found out, some homies think Harleys are the sweetest part of summer.
They call me Drac. Here I come, baby. I ain't gonna bite you. I just want you to hang on. All right.
Chris Young, why you choose Harley Davidson?
You know, Harley is the thing right now. Hogs, riding hogs, everybody riding hogs, you know. No toy for the summer.
A lot of people don't believe their brothers in the hood got bikes like this. What would you tell those who don't believe?
Well, you know, they better believe. Look, they can see what's behind us. You know, everybody got, you know what I'm saying, each color.
What type of attention do you get while riding your Harley?
All kind of attention, from old, young, you know, rich, poor, everybody.
How does it feel being a Harley Davidson bike rider from the hood?
It feels great. You know, it's the class and style that a bike presents, especially Harley Davidson. It's not like a Honda when you're doing 120, 130 miles an hour. You can get on a Harley and go 25, 35 miles an hour and enjoy yourself all day. It's probably one of the best forms of stress reliever that I've ever experienced. I get on my bike, put your helmet on, you know, nobody's asking you any questions. You get to ride in these nice California days, and I enjoy it.
How long does it take one to learn how to ride a bike like this?
Maybe a month, you know, if that's consistent. If you get out there every weekend and practice, a month, without a doubt.
Well, as you heard, it costs a lot of money to buy one of those. If you want to know how, here's one way anyway. Get your pencils ready. We have tonight's winning lottery numbers. Your fantasies could come true.
Orange County was definitely the place for music this weekend at the Irvine Meadows. Well, joining Monica at the Summer Jam, Brandy, the Gap Gang, and a host of other top recording artists. The concert was a benefit sponsored by a local radio station. Among the benefactors, the Challengers Boys and Girls Club of South Central Los Angeles. The concert was also dedicated to rapper Eazy-E, who died earlier this year from AIDS.
He's called Big Papa. He's one of the hottest rappers on the charts. Tonight, our Straight from the Streets team of Keith O'Dare tracked down Notorious B.I.G.
Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. I love it when you call me Big Papa. To the honeys getting money, playing fellas like dummies. I've been hustling since I was 13. I done seen it all, I've been through it all. And I felt like everybody else been trying to put their views down on what it's about, but they ain't really kick it the way I see it, you know what I'm saying? So I just dropped my story of what everybody else been going through.
Now, you mean to tell me you took the story that you experienced in life and turned that into income? How'd you manage to do that?
I mean, I just making tapes in the basement with my nigga 50, and he happened to give it to the Puffy, and Puffy heard it, he signed me. It's just me in the raw, you know? My lyrics is straightforward, just like I am. Biggie Smalls, what does the future of gangster rap look like to you? I mean, to me, it ain't no such thing as gangster rap. Ain't no gangsters. Gangsters dead or in jail, you know what I'm saying? We just trying to make some music, feed our families.
Mr. Smalls, it's obvious that you're trying to build some sort of financial empire for yourself. Why did you feel a need to sell your particular story?
It was better than selling crack. First things first, I pop. That's the only thing I was selling besides that, you know what I'm saying?
Now, a lot of homies in the hood understand what you mean in your raps when you say, you know, you used to be involved with trying to help take care of your daughter and stuff like that. What kind of message could you send to them brothers?
Do exactly what I did, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you got kids, you know what I'm saying, that's all you really got. More than anything, that's a part of you. If you can't make sure that that person is all right, you don't even need to be on this earth. If you can't take care of yours, you know what I'm saying? That's how I looked at it. My responsibility in rap is just to me, in my eyes, just to keep making hits, keep selling records so my family could be straight.
Turn a little baby.
action. I'm not too sure what you said. Now everybody gets a great deal. And cut it.
Chief Lee Iacocca will appear alongside rap star Snoop Dogg. Chrysler's C300 and the Dodge Charger have been very popular in hip-hop culture. So here's a way to make an ad out of it. Back to you.
Oh my goodness, that's gonna be so funny. Can't wait to see it.
Nigga ballin' today, cuz. I love when you show up right now. Hey, offense. Stay, I don't even want you out there. All them niggas on defense gonna have to tackle you. They gonna be tired as fuck. Watch it. Mark my word. What G-Man did, you don't do. Go. All that bullshit.
18 niggas wasn't a good look, I guess, huh? Then got wore out. They wore out, tired, beat up.
You look cold, Snoop.
Go, man. You play good defense. They want to get back out there, man.
Keep your head up.
Yeah. I like the way you play defense. Come on, my nigga. Sharp game. Good job. P-Town. Hey, P-Town Steelers, go hit that P-Town Steelers one time.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. P-Town Steelers, P-Town Steelers, P-Town Steelers, P-Town Steelers. Ooh, 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 ooh. P-Town Steelers, P-Town Steelers, P-Town Steelers, P-Town Steelers. Ooh, 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 ooh. P-Town Steelers, P-Town Steelers, P-Town Steelers, P-Town Steelers. Ooh.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. All right. Thank you. Everybody have a seat. Everybody have a seat. We're going to be here a while. Well, thank you so much, Orange County. It is always good to get out of Washington for a little while and come to places like Costa Mesa. You know, the climate is a lot nicer, and so is the conversation.